Greetings, everyone, and welcome back to the Hourglass. Welcome if you are new. It's great to be here. It's great to have each and every one of you tuning in. Oh, wow. Life is good. You breathing, you eating, life is good, all right? Try not to stress. Somebody's heavily stressed out watching my videos, and I could feel you. I see you. All right, so take it easy. Maybe it's time for you to start writing out your feelings, what's causing these feelings, and remedy yourself. All right, it's time to take control of your life. It's time to take charge on what you can change. All right, forget about fuck all that shit that you can't change. It don't have no room to sit in your mind because somebody's hella stressed out. And this could be money as well. So, if you have a passion that you kind of like buried because of some type of contract or corporate job, it's time to fall back on that and perfect that. Find a hobby, get some clay and make you something. Like, it has so many things that we could be doing right now. Get up off of your butt. Anywho, let's see what's going on here. This is all channel messages, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. All zodiac signs are invited and welcome. This could be you. This could be the person that you're connected or tethering or have an attachment to. So if you know the level of commitment or level of connection or attachment it's on, that's on you, all right? So we're going to see what's the buzzing chakra. All right, so we have family. So family obligations may be on somebody's mind that's stressing them out. Doesn't have to be. It could also mean that it's time to look into your culture. It's time to really sit and figure out what needs to be changed or what needs to be integrated in whatever your culture, your tradition, your family system may be. It's a sense of needing to belong is here. There may be some new additions to the home, whether it's furniture or new family members are being welcomed in. There seems to be some darkness here. Yeah, get some insights. You need to be more understanding. It's time to dig deeper. We have light codes 242. If you want to look that up, you could just Google it. 242 angel number or light code, whatever you want to call it, and it's going to give you a little bit more details. This could be confirmations from celestial beings or your ancestors or your spirit guides. Take it how it resonates, you guys. Numbers, letters, words, all of that is communication, so it's very important. Anyway, yeah, there seems to be an awareness. Somebody may have been living in a bubble, or there's a need to protect one's energy from family members. It could be karmic family members as well. Some of you may need to reach out to a hotline for additional assistance in your home. If you're feeling that way, this is confirmation to do so. For others, that may not be for everyone. So there's a need for self-evaluation. Somebody in a family, or there's a family unit that needs to start bringing some awareness to what's going on. So if you're not talking to your children about what's happening in the world, maybe it's the confirmation to do so. All right, there's a lot of insights. I feel like somebody's opening their Stargate. This may be the black sheep of the family or the quiet one. The quiet one in the family has been raising some questions. Hey, ooh, you about to get it. That's what I just heard. I'm raising questions. Hey, somebody's very defiant, or somebody has been called defiant. For some reason, the words versatility and becoming has been haunting me for 2 days. Becoming has been showing up a lot. Becoming or become. So some of you may be stepping into your own individuality, and your family is like raising eyebrows. Hey, protect your energy. Something about your culture. You're gaining insights about. Hey. Okay, so the buzzing chakra is the base or the root. And when the base and the root needs to be tend to, it could talk about you may be needing, you may be wanting to feel more safe and secure in your family. There's a need to want to be more alive. So there may be insights that's coming in, or there's an understanding about security. Or, with the quarantine, COVID-19, you're starting to understand family, the deeper meaning, having a deeper understanding about family, about belonging, about culture, your community, Beautiful. For some of you, it's beautiful. For some of you, it's a little painful. But keep going. All right, let's see. One card, please. What is this family card about? What is this family card about? Self-respect. Wow. Overall energy is maturity. So some of you have a lot of guidance coming in, and you pick it up when you're in meditation, or you pick it up when you receive a lot of insightful messages or synchronicities. Some of you may be feeling alone, or you feel like you were meant to do something else, or you don't belong. Some of you feel like you don't belong. All right, like I said, write down some stuff about how you feel. Try to remedy yourself. All right, a lot of times we feel like somebody should rescue us, and that's the inner child calling out for you to rescue your inner child. So if you're feeling shut out, if you're feeling like you're an outcast or you don't belong, it's time to write out why do you feel that way, and look up, do some research, do some insightful work on how you could remedy those negative feelings or feelings that are really heavy. All right. Some of you actually have your spirit guides. You're activated. Your spirit guides are right there. You may be a vessel that channels insightful messages as well. So it's time to get on that self-respective journey or path. It could be lonely, but you're being guided. All right? You're being guided. I'm seeing a flag as well. I don't know what I'm seeing, but I'm seeing a flag in the wind. I'm trying to look at what it says, but I can't. So in the maturity card, again, more researches. There's a lot of books. There's different biographies, documentaries. Maybe you're into that shit as well. Some of you are practicing your light magic or your fire magic as well. But what I'm seeing in that maturity card is time to communicate. It could also mean that you need to check your intentions as well when you're doing whatever spell work that you may be interested. I'm feeling like some of you are getting into some type of spiritual practice. Just beware of your intentions, hey. I'm also getting that there's a need to communicate, or your spirit guides are communicating. This is actually a spirit being or a spirit guide that's leaning over this female here, and she's writing. You know, you could be doing free writing as well, and you're communicating with your guides. Woo! Could be an ancestor as well, because the root chakra is an ancestral seat. It's the DNA. All right, so we have pathway. So this may be going on for a year, huh? Something was going on for a year. You may be the age of 35 to 42. You may have 2 children, or you have, or you like to do things balanced, or you're seeking some type of balance. So with the number 2 and the combination of cards, I'm also picking up that you really need to stay true to some type of vision you may have, or some type of soul wisdom that your guides are communicating to you. There's a need to have more knowledge, or there's a thirst for knowledge. You're going to need whatever is coming out to you or really obvious to you, you're going to need it to make a decision. 2 could also talk about trust, insight, and faith. All right. So yeah, we have good fortune. Yeah. So whatever is coming next in your life, you're being granted GPS signs on your path. So it's spiritual GPS signs, by the way. So you may be a vessel. You may be someone that comes to, you may be that person in your family that's the one to generate some type of generational wealth. Hey, I'm seeing a lot of vases. Vases could talk about stagnant because it's just there with water. So it could be stagnant. You could be very stagnant emotionally. It could also be that these vases holds the abundance that you seek, or you're not spiritually ready, or you're not at a point in your journey where you're able to grasp these good fortunes, but it's on your path. And it's almost like you're being molded. You're being prepared for some type of wealth here with the good fortune. Very interesting. Very interesting here. Excuse my interruptions with my baby. He is doing his jobs. Those of you that have negative things to say about my family in the background and my pet, their energy is being returned right back at you. So, Karma knows your address. Anywho, I was picking up another timeline, but what I'm seeing is a year, or this may be going on for a year. This been happening to you for you may have a lot of episodes of transitioning for a year. Some of you are right on the curb of a huge reward here. I don't know. Something about your family would see who you are, who you truly are. Wow, this is a very deep reading for someone, hey. It's not going to resonate with each and every one. It's somebody that communicates with their spirit guides really closely. You may write a lot of things that you hear. Interesting. Oh, okay. So it may be helping you with some type of heart chakra that needed to be, what is that? Oh, okay. So you may have been on a journey for a year about self-care, about self-love. Some of you may have suffered, or your ancestors, your family, somebody in your family or your lineage may have suffered from abandonment issues, from some type of violence as well. And it has a lot of stagnant emotions, repressive emotions. Could have been from alcohol. How do you say that? Alcoholism. Certain words I can't pronounce, you guys. Could even be sexual abuse for some of you. But it's almost like you're the person to stop that, because you're getting a lot of communication with your guides. So you may have been the one that answered the call here. You are more open with the insights. So you have the ability to tap into a deeper awareness than the people in your family, and they kind of like raise their eyebrows when you speak to them about certain issues. But it's a lonely road with the self-respect card. But we see here two pathways. We have one with the light and one with the castle. So your fortune is in sight. It's up ahead. You're right at the gateway. All right. It's in sight. Whatever that reward may be. So let's bust down the tarot and see. Let's bust down the tarot and see what characters we could reveal. Yeah, so we have 3 plus 5 is 8. You know, 8 is all about progress. It's all about the infinity symbol as well. So be more open-minded, you know, try to disregard some old ideas that may be stopping your progress as well. And it may be tied into your culture or your community guidelines. There's a completion, or you're on the verge of a completion here. Okay. So you're getting a lot of guidance to move forward in a more structured way on this path. You could clearly see there's a path here. It was not straight and narrow at all. It was a lot of curves. It's a lot of sharp turns. A lot of elements of surprise. Who is this about? We have the 6 of Cups in reverse. Now, the 6 of Cups, like what I mentioned, could talk about childhood trauma events that happen. So take it how it resonates. I'm not going to call out the different types, but you know what it is. It's something that happened as a child in your family possibly, or it was maybe some traditions or religious laws that kind of affected you really deeply. With the 6 of Cups, it could also mean that you have to face some type of childhood fear on this path. And that could be what you need to get by, to get past something here with the 6 of Cups in reverse. Yeah. You have to undergo some type of test or trial to release the past. It's part of your maturity or your self-respect, your self-love. Hey, with the 6 of Cups, some of you could be resolving childhood issues with family members as well. And that in itself is going to be rewarded. For some of you, the past is repeating itself with the 6 of Cups. Bad memories, It's a lot of bad memories. Hey, you may have to deal with that when you go into meditation, or when you have that solitude, that alone time to think. That kind of like sneaks in, and it's because it's a barrier that you have to overcome, so you could complete this maturity, self-love, self-respect path or level. It feels like a level here. We have the Emperor in reverse with the Seven of Pentacles. Now, this is kind of like getting deep right here. It's getting a little dark as well because we have these cards in reverse. So the Emperor in reverse could talk about you, viewer, misusing your power or misusing your energy, your chi here. Now, it could also do with somebody from your childhood not being a real positive role model. And that's something that you have to stand up to. This could be a male figure, a male role model, or someone that carries a lot of masculine. So if it's a female, she was very strict. This could have been a very strict disciplinary person, or they abused their power in whatever way that may resonate with you. Now, the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, it could feel like somebody wants to give up. Maybe you're not seeing the results, but it's like speaking out to me. That it's like with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, you may feel, or this person, whoever it resonates with, it may feel like wanting to give up because you have waited a long time for some type of fortune, but it's like right when you want to give up, that should be an indication that you should keep going, being that you're so close here. So we have 3 plus 5 is 8. We have 2 plus 6 is 8 as well. Those are double digits. And that could talk about, again, still being open-minded. 8 is all about open-minded. It could talk about financial security, or a financial solution is on the horizon, which is up ahead. It's in your peripheral. It's in your vision. It's in your sight, but somebody wants to give up. You know, this last test, or this trial of having to confront someone or having to work out some childhood issues may be kind of like discouraging someone here. And it's like every time you feel discouraged or wanting to give up, it's time to have this self-evaluation. It's time to check yourself. Yeah. Someone may be feeling like it's just all for nothing, or I'm doing all this work and I'm not seeing the results. But that's not true. With the Seven of Pentacles energy, it's not true. So be careful you don't void some type of self-care cycle here because you're feeling like it's not going to pay off. This may also be with your generational wealth in some ways, something that was destined to be yours, birthright to you, but you have to defeat a fear. You have to overcome a fear, and this could be within you as well. Tell me about the Six of Cups energy. This could be an Aries. We have earth and water elements going on here. Oh, so we have Two of Cups, Ace of Cups in reverse, and the King of Swords in reverse. You guys, I have reversals in this deck because I want to go a little bit more deeper. So with the Two of Cups, this could have, you know, whatever this childhood situation was or whatever happened in the past could be affecting your partnerships in your present. You may be... Okay, so you may be in a partnership or a friendship that is testing your self-respect as well. It's triggering you to relive some type of past moment, or the past, you actually relive in the past right now with someone that you may have a partnership or a friendship with. Somebody's unable to receive a new emotional beginning or emotional start. And I feel like it's because they're discouraged or they want to give up because something is not what it seems. Hey, with the number 8 that's showing up, it's asking you to keep an open mind. Whatever old ideas, whatever old expectations you have, it's wise to get rid of that. You have to clear the canvas. Go back into your insightful energy of giving yourself a self-evaluation. It's like you have to check yourself. Every time you feel that way, check yourself. Take out some books. I feel like there's a photograph here as well, or a photograph book, an album, picture album. Somebody's like looking at memories, or the answers is found in the picture of memories. I don't know. I don't know what that was, but we're going to talk about this Ace of Cups energy in reverse. You know, I often look at these Ace of Cups energies as the water or the emotions falling out of the cup. So there's a deep sadness here with someone in the Emperor's energy in reverse. Or this person could have suffered from depression, and this is something that you're not knowing. This may have influenced this person to be very egotistical or demeanoring. This person may not want to talk about it as well. This could also, you know, with the Ace of Cups in reverse, this person is blocking their emotions or avoiding not saying why they're sad or why they're depressed. And it has a lot to do with their childhood situations. Oh, triggered somebody to not have respect for themselves. So there could be like self-hate. Could have been suffer from a lot of bad breakups because of a childhood issue. I know from what the combinations of cards is saying, it's like somebody's in a friendship or a partnership, but whoever they're in a partnership is triggering someone to do some deep reflection on self-respect. It's tagged or it's connected to childhood memories or past events that somebody needs to clear. Somebody needs to graduate, or somebody needs to heal, release, and move on. This could have been going on for a year, and somebody's not seeing positive results, but the good fortune is after this trial or test. It's like somebody would be free. Crossroads. Which way do I turn? Do I give in to fear, or do I fight my battles with the Two of Wands energy? The King of Swords could talk about someone that's really harsh with their communication. They may say a lot of bad things to hurt you. Their words are very cutting with the King of Swords energy in reverse. This is someone that has the truth and is not willing to reveal it. Again, takes advantage of power. The Emperor in reverse, the King of Swords in reverse. Someone is taking advantage of, when I say power, I mean like maybe their status in the family. So if it's a parent, this parent is taking advantage of their parental care. Prone to a lot of violence. Being very cold-hearted, closed off from emotions. So this person could be very strict. A strict disciplinary that never showed appreciation, or showed what is that word? That never show appreciation. Yeah, it's something else though. It's like you may do everything that this parent or this family member said, and then it's like they don't show you if you did a good job. It's hard to please this person in a way. Yeah. Could have this energy of thinking I'm above others or I'm smarter than others. Let's see what else. Let's get some emotions out here. Yeah, hateful. There it is, hateful, like self-hate. It's like self-hate. Ooh. Self-hate. Ooh. All right, so let's see. What is this Emperor? It could be two individuals here as well, or this could be the same energy of one person. We have two males, the Kings of Swords and the Emperor in reverse. You know, this could be someone that you're in a partnership with that reminds you of a very negative masculine. or you're drawn to partnerships that are trauma bonded. And, part of your self-care, self-respect practice is to, yeah, so part of your completion in your self-care is to love yourself despite of someone that was supposed to be a caretaker, somebody that was supposed to be a positive role model, that they themselves was very hateful within their own uh, energy, so they kind of projected it on you. You may have been drawn to partnerships or friendships that felt familiar in that way, but it was actually trauma bonding. So this person would actually be like a karmic in your life that you need to free yourself from. And again, it's somebody in your family. This could be an uncle, a grandfather, a father, a brother, actually. It could be a neighbor, someone that you consider family. Somebody here has been on a I would say a self-enlightenment or a self-rediscovery journey for a year, or it's going to take a year, possibly 21 days, but it's a year with the time frame of this card. I want to see this person is deeply saddened, but they're closed off to their emotions. I feel like whoever this resonates with, you may have been trying to really have connections or relationships with people with the same type of energy here. So it's like once you heal from these old wounds, once you release a lot of these old beliefs, then you're going to be more attractive, or you're going to be more attracted to people that's on that next level. So when you heal those wounds, it's like the sharks disappear. The sharks are no longer interested. They can't come and eat you up because it's no more blood. They can't sniff out that blood. So some of you may have to face someone that may have violated you, disrespected you, just didn't care for you like they should have. And you may need to confront this person. I heard monster. What is that? Because you person or whoever this may be on a crossroad, and they're having to stick with what they know, their fears, or they're going to have to trod this path of self-respect and maturity, the road that's less traveled. And I'm feeling like this person may be very discouraged, or they're feeling like they're not seeing the results here. But when you feel discouraged, or you feel like it's getting too difficult, it's getting too heavy, that's the very moment that you need to keep going. You got to keep going here. So somebody has a lot of hateful energy. They're just really angry and sad. So anger could be the underlying issue with somebody's violent behavior. Tell me about the Emperor. Ooh, so we have the Emperor with the Ace of Cups with jealousy. So this may be someone in your life that you may have given a lot of your power and your control over. And there may have been a bad breakup with the Ace of Cups in reverse. Or somebody refused it. It's like I'm seeing three different versions. You may have had someone on a pedestal. You may have given a lot of control on your energy, your power, your resources to this person, and they did not accept it. It was a bad breakup, or for a year, this breakup was drawn out. Maybe you're going back and forth with this person because you are not ready to see the truth here. But with some type of insight, you may have been getting a lot of signs, synchronicities from your guides. Whatever happened, it triggered a childhood moment that you needed to heal, because your guides are here. And your soul or your pain may have been crying out from a deeper energy, which is in your DNA. See, sometimes when we are scared, or we feel helpless, or we feel like we can't go on, that energy within the DNA calls out to our ancestors, or it calls out to our spirit guides, and they appear. Now, we hold on too long to situations that we feel familiar to, and that blocks out this insight or this awakening that we need to have. So I feel like someone is on that journey, may have taken them a year to really look at someone with truthful eyes here, with honest eyes, that this person is really a negative person. They're very hateful. They could be very suspicious and possessive. So this may be someone that was always guilt tripping you. They was always suspicious of you, and it could have been them that were kind of like running around doing crazy shit, being disrespectful. But I feel like if you're the person that is now dating someone, or you're in a new relationship that's more in alignment with your self-respect, I feel like that person that you had a breakup with, that it may have taken a while to get, like, to release that person's energy, I feel like they're very jealous and they feel shut out. They feel actually kind of sad that you have given yourself, or you're giving your attention to someone else. You may even be having a baby, or you're starting a new family, or you're just more involved in your family and repairing some things uh, in that aspect. But somebody's very jealous. This Emperor in reverse, who has misused their power, very egotistical, very stubborn, could be very disrespectful. This person is now jealous. It's like now they're paying attention to what was offered to them, or now they just feel left out, that it's not them, basically. All right. In the King of Swords energy, you may have given up on this person because they were just too rootless. They may have been very cold to you, and that's because they may have some inner sadness or inner anger that they themselves need to cope with, but that's not your issue, right? So they're jealous, whoever this person is. It's like now they're looking at the empty cup. Now they're looking at something that's not available to them. So they may be very judgmental. They may be judging you. They'll be all right. You may have known this person for a long time. You may have had history. You guys may share the similar type of childhood core issues as well. And again, this is trauma bonding. I feel that very deeply. All right. This person may even be your soul tribe. For some of you, it's a soul tribe. It's a person that shares the same type of energetic wounds that needs to be healed. So it's almost like you guys were a catalyst for your self-care or your self-respect journey. But this person is choosing to be in this lower vibration. You may be the one that's jealous because this Emperor in reverse energy decided to give their cup to someone else after a bad breakup. So take it how it resonates. Somebody's very cynical here with the Page of Swords, feeling like it was not worth it, or it just didn't pay out, or not seeing the good in something here. Let's see about this King of Swords energy. So it's a lot of hateful and jealous energy in this spread. This energy will be returned to whoever is sitting on this type of energy. It's not going to stay here on this platform. So let's see about this very cynical King of Swords energy with the, what is that, Seven of Pentacles. Two energies that abused their power here. They abused what was given to them. They took you give them an inch and they took a fucking yard, basically. So we're about to see. They may have some kind of Mercury, or they have planetary energy in Mercury. It's like communication. They may know how to like spin words around, or guilt trip. It's like they know how to trigger you with words. Somebody could be in a postal service. I don't know why I'm getting that with the Two of Wands. Postal services, or telephone lines. I don't know. I don't know. I'm seeing like maybe there was an accident with a telephone line, or cable lines outside somebody's home. What was that? Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, let's go back to the reading. All right, so with the King of Swords, this King of Swords may be wanting to communicate, being that I heard Mercury. But it's like, what's the point type of energy, like, or they're hoping for communication. With the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, this person is not seeing a point here. Like, they want something to happen really speedy, or It's like somebody was involved in some type of self-care thing, and they wanted to happen really fast, but it didn't play out like that. So they may have given up on getting back to self or self-care, self-love. Somebody gave up on practicing it because it didn't give them anything. They may also feel like it's bad for business or bad for their image to be on this journey. It's a lot of delays. This King of Swords may have a lack of growth because a lot of delays in this person's life, or they were just not patient enough to let things unfold on their own. So let's see what energy they're at, what emotion or feelings this person is at. The King of Swords energy, please. Reveal the cards to me. What energy or feelings is this King of Swords in? Bored. Wow, yeah. This person wants results now, right? And they're not receiving it. So instead of embracing the boredness, the boredom, it's like they get impatient or they get angry with the King of Swords energy. They're getting angry, you know, I'm on this journey for so long. Where are the results? They could also be looking at you, viewer, and seeing visual results in your life, you moving on. And this is kind of like messing with them. This person may feel like jaded, or they told you they were jaded. I have a jaded heart. So they're very uninterested or unmotivated to stay this course. So it feels like two people are on the same type of journey. One is handling it different from the other. It's like one is embracing delays or trials and tests, and the other one is like, I don't know, they're kind of like stuck and they're bored, they're impatient. We have angry at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, somebody's stuck at a crossroad and they're not seeing the end goal. They lost the vision of the end goal, and somebody else has the vision. They're sticking with it. It's two different energies on the board here. Both people may be on similar journeys, and one is not doing too well. They're still hung up on delays and setbacks, and someone else over here is going through them. They're listening to the guidance. They're trusting this guidance. Both people seems to be on the same timeline of this path, but one is just not, like, they're bored of it. It's like, when is the results? When is my miraculous it's like, what? It's like they're waiting for this miraculous miracle, but they're saying mirage. I'm hearing it's a mirage. So this could be someone that you're in a relationship with, or there was a breakup with, and the both of you may have been catalysts to this growth or this maturity. One or you're not doing so good, and the other one is, and one is jealous of the one that's succeeding here. It's almost like they're comparing, even though there's similar core issues, but it's not going to be the same roads or the same rewards for everyone. Somebody's not listening to their intuition. I believe in us. All right, so it's a lot of overcoming that needs to happen here. We have eights. We have openness here. Remember, I told you 8 is all about being open-minded. So somebody's not as open-minded as they need to be. This person may want to communicate. I saw Mercury, yeah. They want to reach out. They still believe in whatever you guys may have because they felt very kindred in this meeting of the minds. And I feel like in the meetings of the minds, some telepathic communication. So you guys may have been part of the same soul family, or this is a very high level soulmate, or there's a soulmate situation going on here. But it's like this person is not willing to face things the way you have. So it says, I believe in us. So take that how it resonates. This person is still open, or they're having a little hope, but they seem to be stuck here on maturity. I heard not wanting to be the vessel or the channel, not wanting, ooh. So they may not be willing to face a lot of childhood or core issues that makes them angry. They're not willing to face the underlying issue that why they're angry. I don't want to compete. Why is that card keep coming up? So, viewer, you may be someone that's really focused and they're not wanting to be put on the back burner. This is someone that wants all of your attention. This is someone that wants their space back. I don't know, you guys. I be hearing stuff, and part of my mission is to, say what I'm hearing when I'm channeling messages. This love is getting harder to hide. Yeah. Wow. So they may have, put on this show like they were angry, or they're really angry a lot of the time, but it may be something that they're masking here. You guys may have had an affair, or there's an affair that's going on, or they feel like you're having another affair with someone else and they're just lost or bored or stuck on their journey. Yeah, there's a lot of unprocessed emotional trauma here. Somebody may be playing the victim or feel like they're being attacked. They're panicking. They're panicking here because they're not wanting to face what is the underlying issue, and they're getting angry that they may be stuck looking at you or looking at people around them moving forward in life. So there may be some type of physical illness here as well. Somebody may be still seeing themselves as a victim waiting to be rescued. We have tears. So there's a lot of regrets. Somebody feels overwhelmed here. With the Ace of Cups, I felt it too, where the water was draining out of the cups. There's crying. There's a lot of sadness in this Ace of Cups energy. There's a lot of sadness and anger that somebody's not wanting to process here, stemming from a childhood, early age. Faithful, pretending, and clearing karma. So this person may have dreams, or they may want to be faithful and be dedicated, but they're wearing a mask that is hard to take off. And I feel like this person has been wearing this mask so long that they feel like they're not themselves without it. So it's like a feeling of emptiness with the Ace of Cups, of nothingness in this person. So it's almost like they need to come out of this nothingness that they feel. Clearing karma. There's a lot of karmic patterns here, but there's a reward. I have karmic patterns and reward. So it's like when you feel that heaviness, when you feel the need to give up, that's that same moment you have to keep going. Mask again, pretending. Somebody's pretending here. What is that about? Pretending like they're not suspicious or envious, but they are. Pretending like they're not angry, like they're unbothered, but they are. Pretending like they're not stuck, but they are. The Emperor loses his clothes. Stuck in the past. Six of Cups energy in reverse. I'm wrong. I'm working on making it right. So a lot of these cards come up multiple times. Like, I'm wrong. I'm working on making it right. Because a lot of us in the collective are seeing that we have to drop a lot of old ideas, a lot of old beliefs to keep going. We have to destroy that old outdated part of ourselves that's no longer beneficial to us growth. So we have to be devoted to rebuilding something here. But it's not, different levels of the journey. You may be very committed to doing that. Somebody else may not be, all right? Decisions. Yes, sir. It's time to make a decision and time to be assertive. Keep on that mission, knowing that you made the right decision, and keep on it. This person is at the Two of Wands energy. They may have, ventured off the path thinking that, it's part of it, but it brought them right back to the same crossroad. Somebody may have felt like the grass was green on the other side, and somebody's very jealous or they're suspicious that it's somebody else that's occupying somebody else's time. Can't I have best of both worlds? So this is someone that does not want to make a choice here because their body is in the past. Their feelings is tied to the past. My life took a turn for the worse. I don't want you to see me this low. Unanswered texts. So this Emperor in reverse may be wearing a mask, like life is all great, but it's not. And this is why they don't let you get close. Take it or leave it. Yeah. The Empress energy, King of Swords in reverse. Very stubborn, very disrespectful at times. Could be very cold. I said disrespectful because this person may lack self-respect as well. So if a person lacks something, they can't give it to you, even though they may want to. And a lot of times we're in relationships trying to give people things that we never had. And that's where the friction comes in as well. So we have to learn to give ourselves first. So I see the Ace of Cups in reverse, but then we have the Good Fortune with the vase being emptied. So it's almost like, I don't know, this person may need to refill their own cups here. Tap into their own self-love fountain here. Take it or leave it. This person may give you an ultimatum. Or it's like, it's what you see is what you get type of energy. So their past keeps coming back in the forefront because they're not willing to look at it. They're so consumed with results. Like they want to rush the process here. This may be going on for a year. So this person may be 1 year behind of you energetically. Take it or leave it. That's for some one of y'all. So this person is like, they don't want to change. What's the point? They don't see the point of this self-care journey. I felt too much of you to ever feel like you are separated from me. Kindred partnerships, that's the Two of Cups. So there's a strong telepathic bond here. Even when in silence, or even when you guys are not in each other's physical world, you still pick up on each other's energy, because even though there was a breakup, the feelings or the energy still exists, because both of you, or one of you, are holding on really tightly to the past. So your body is living in the past. Your emotional body is there, you know. It's not in the present. My life took a turn for the worse. I don't want you to see me this low. This person may not text you back. They may not want to reach out. But the love they feel, they don't feel the separation because you're always there energetically, telepathically. It physically hurts. I can't be close to you. I miss you. This person needs to do the damn work, or else they're not going to get the rewards that's their birthright. What are they so afraid of? Their anger. They don't want to face why they're so angry. Street credits. So you may be dealing with someone that's on the street, or they have a lot of people that admire or praise them. This person may be living in the fast lane. This is why they want immediate results. So whatever they're on, or whatever they're working on, yeah, they may be a night walker as well. So take that how it resonates. It says pride won't let me reach out. Insecurities feed immaturity. So we have maturity here. So their pride won't let them reach out, because you're not going to feed their insecurity. You're not going to feed their immaturity. They didn't deserve you. This person may feel ugly. When they look in the mirror, they may feel like a fraud, because the Emperor is in reverse. Taken advantage, toxic, abusive, badly treated. King of Swords, the Emperor energy. You're a beautiful soul. I just don't think I can make you happy. Different outlooks, unavailable, and friend zone. So some of you may have moved on. This person is watching. Remember, we have a lot of planets in Mercury. We have a lot of planets in retrograde. So people are still hung up on the past. And again, this may be the final tests or the final trials that somebody needs to overcome and break to hit that maturity level. Investments. So this person may be choosing to invest in other things like cars, like other loves or relationship. They may even see you physically having these physical upgrades as well. So that for some of you. This person may also want to invest in love or relationship. This could be your energy, or a home, a house. All of this is part of this 1 year journey. Spell work. So I felt that in the maturity card. Somebody could be working with fire magic. They could be doing money spells, love spells. Again, your intention is very important when you do things like that. Because if it's coming from an evil, selfish, controlling purpose, you're going to have karma. Because, you know, even though we're calling out from external powers and forces, you still have to respect the laws of what the Most High Divine has for you on the path. So if you thinking that you know what's best and you try to work a spell on someone for whatever reason, and I'm going to call the reason, for whatever reason, it's like you're directly slapping the Most High Divine, your spiritual guides, and your celestial beings, like you know more than them. So the karma is going to come on you. All right. So just be aware of your intentions. I'm not saying it's you. It could be this person as well. They're just looking at alternative options to get in what they want. But it's out of selfish controlling purposes. All right. This person feels like they know what's best. But at the end of the day, the Most High Divine is ruling and controlling all. So it is what it is. You all have free will, but again, that is attached to another learning lesson. So we have business affairs. So this could have been an affair that you had with this person. This could be someone that you work with. This could have been your boss, someone that is very bossy, or someone that feels very entitled as well. It was very risky to begin with as well. It could have had a lot of extramarital affairs connected or in somebody's family upbringing. This could be something that someone was exposed to, and this is something that was learned when this person grew up. All right, so it's something that someone has to unlearn here, destroy, and relearn and rebuild over. Right. So I hope you guys did enjoy this spread. If you did, go and big up yourself in the comment box below. Thank you guys for all your spiritual uh generous donations, tips to the Hourglass channel. It helps to refresh my decks. It helps to have continual education as well on learning these decks as well, and it puts me up on a different level of motivation to come out here and bang out these readings for y'all. All right, so y'all be safe, enjoy yourself. I'm now going to have something to eat, and I'm going to go in my garage and enjoy the hot breeze. And I'm just playing, but I am going to eat something. So yeah, see you guys in another channel message. Chat to you guys later. Ciao.